If you're ever having a bad day, just remember that there's a black person who is in a relationship with a non-black person with a black accent. Hope this helps.
Now, as I said in the beginning of the video, I am a 90s music your favorite soul sister. So we gotta bring you a little soul before we get out the way. Y'all ready? Yeah. We gotta tell them if they want us, they gotta work. Come on. Here we go. If you want me, you got to work. Work real stank like that. If you want me, you got to work. Work. Come on, let me hear y'all sing that. If you want me, you got to work.
Just giving it out. What the hell? Girls that wham in a circle, even if a little make a jump like a hurdle. Girls that wham in a circle, even if a little make a jump like a hurdle. Girls that wham in a circle, even if a little make a jump like a hurdle. Even if
can't keep my hands to myself. I mean I could, but why would I want to?
Hey you, yeah, the one who's watching me holding my hammer right now. I just have to tell you that you're successful, you're beautiful, you're kind, you're smart, and you're going to be exactly who you want to be in this lifetime because guess what? You're destined for all the good things in this life. Love you, babes.
Hi, Dean. I don't know if you know this or not, but a lot of us are black or in other minority groups. So if it was the 1940s, Charlie Kirk and his supporters would lynch the fuck out of all our asses. So no, unfortunately, we cannot give him any empathy for the shit that he has said and done while he was living. Sorry. And you know, maybe empathy would be a thing that I could give him if I could get over the fact that he said that slavery and segregation shouldn't have been abolished. I don't know. Doesn't really seem like he gave people that look like my black ass any empathy. And you know, maybe through time, my opinions will change, but as of right now today, I think the fuck not. And you know, Dean, it really pains me to be the one to bust your fucking bubble, but you've never cried for children that have died of genocide. You've never cried for children that have died in school shootings. You've never cried for people that were gunned down innocently by the hands of crooked police officers. So that's crazy. You can cry for a man that pushed that amount of hate, but you're supposed to be progressive. Funny, but not funny, haha. And you know, I hate to be that girl, but like, it's kind of weird how you sit on your page every day pretending how you're progressive, but didn't understand how that comment was full of privilege. That's crazy.
Let's learn the alphabet together. A. Say it with me now.
Can I have a piece of your love? Tell your bitch I like you. Fuck she gon' do when she see me with you.
Jimmy Kimmel said, "We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it." Before bro's body even went cold, the most powerful people in our entire society, including the President of the United States, immediately blamed the left despite no evidence. And despite evidence that they tried to delete that says that it's more likely that the right does some shit. Never once during this time have I heard that they could have been a Trump supporter from any of these Republicans. Despite the evidence that they tried to delete that said it's more likely, and literally factually stating what we have seen from them, got him fired. The show was pulled indefinitely. Brian Kilmeade said we should kill homeless people on Fox News.
Either you take the resources that we're going to give you or you decide that you got to be locked up in jail. That's the way it has to be now.
Or involuntary lethal injection or something. Just kill them.
Yeah, Brian, why did it have to get to this point?
Right.
That wasn't an exaggeration. He verbatim said we should kill him. Apologized, and he was fine. The free speech dude who was a bastion and champion of free speech, who traveled all around the country getting the same outcome that he was wanting to from these conversations every single time, whilst debating people who are not going to provide him with adequate pushback because they don't have the media training of a professional who's trying to get the same outcome out of these conversations every time, was such a bastion for free speech that in his death, we will prosecute anybody who thinks differently about his death because we're bastions of free speech.
Maturing as a gay man is realizing that you fought your whole life to like men, just to realize you don't like men.
Okay, this is my rendition of the Defying Gravity alphabet ref. And nobody in all of us, no wizard that there is or was is ever gonna bring me down. Fuck you, Justin! You supposed to go, look at her, she's wicked, kill her! Let's try again.
Black men can't be gay.
Black men that are gay should say they're gay.
Well, I'm not gay.
You are.
Excuse me, you're so beautiful and pretty. I need you to stay here for a second so I can just admire you and all this beautifulness that just popped up on my screen. Like, oh my God. And I need to protect you. That's why I got the hammer here. Because if anyone tries to come around and mess with this beautiful aura and energy, bop, yeah, real quick. Bye.
It is once again Latina Heritage Month, which means you should be picking up my book, We Came to Welcome You, a novel of suburban horror. Now, if you haven't heard about it before, it is about a butch Dominican who is going through the worst time as a first-time homeowner, and yes, she will be bitchy about it. Honestly, I don't even think she's really being bitchy about it. I think she's having perfectly normal reactions to everything that's happening to her, but seeing as I am also a butch Dominican who becomes evil whenever I am slightly inconvenienced, perhaps I'm biased. But anyways, it is a suburban horror, which means she deals with the following. 1. An evil HOA with very strange connections. 2. The diary of a supposed cult leader buried in her backyard. 3. Creepy children who are for some reason never in school. And all while dealing with a homophobic father in a nursing home and possibly being blacklisted from her job. Honestly, I think she could stand to be bitchier. It's available now in hardcover, paperback, and also ebook and audiobook, and if I'm not mistaken, there is a Kindle sale for $2. So get into some suburban horror today.
There's so much you don't know about me.
Like what, are you like an axe murderer?
Worse,
What?
I'm a gamer.
Stop.
Fuck?
Hi, these are the twins. This is Gay Sun, and this is Tatiana, my little angels. How can you tell them apart? Oh, babe. Gay Sun, activate. Yeah, he's already serving gay face at a 2nd grade level. Yeah, we're really proud. You cannot expose Tatiana to any healthy monogamous relationships. That's really gonna stunt her growth. I just bring a revolving door of men through the house. You know, I mean, you gotta practice what you preach. Also, under no circumstance should Gay Sun and Tatiana ever touch. They were not meant to exist in the same dimension. So if they were to make physical contact, they would explode. Do you want that blood on your hands? I didn't think so. Other than that, Gay Sun should have his flashcards to practice his faccent. What would happen if Tatiana became a lesbian? In that scenario, she would also explode.
VIP.
This is day 5 of throwing wine in my boss's face until we figure out what it is.
Oh my god.
The challenges of raising a child.
I can actually taste the cherry, cranberry, raspberries. It's got nice overtones, notes of tobacco and rose. This goes really, really good with a wood fire grilled ribeye that we have at the Farmers Commons. I know this one. This one is the Barbera, Texas Twilight. Is that correct?
Yeah!
If you guys want to see more of this, get me to 10,000 followers. And we'll do more. Till then, I'm done.
How it feels to have a friend that sees you in the queer way you want to be seen.
I block femme for femme couples where one of the femmes is a hairstylist, but her girlfriend's hair is always fucked up. It's a conspiracy theory I can't put my clit on.
Ever wondered what prices were like back then?
Hey girl, what's going on? Have you been agreeable today? Super duper nice? Haven't been a bitch at least once? Despicable and disgusting. I'm disappointed than a motherfucker. Go call somebody a stupid bitch right now before we have problems.
Wondering what it might be like. You and I sound so right, but I'm a little go tonight.
Well, he was anti-fascist, so he was clearly on the left. Well, actually, some of those references are more... What'd you just say?
Oh, huh? So you like cutting up with my sister, huh? Oh, bitch ass nigga, come here.
Let me go!
Hey, yo, hey, niggas get shot every day, B. You be aight, nigga. You tough, right?
If you a baddie and your name starts with a J, this is for you.
Are you afraid of the grind?
Hey, buddy, how you doing? Yeah.
If you a baddie that's studying, this is for you. Are you afraid of the grind? I said, baby girl, why don't you stay?
Don't celebrate what happened to Charlie Kirk. Charlie made me rich. No one knew who I was until I debated Charlie Kirk. Okay? Yes, he said hateful things, but he's allowed to because those are his political platforms. He's allowed to have different opinions because hate is a political platform right now. Look, Charlie and I are both performers. How is a show supposed to go on if I lost my right-hand man? Anyone who's not crying for Charlie right now is a monster.
Hey, Dean, why don't you cry for all those kids that suffer the same fate from gun violence as Charlie? Literally, another one happened at the same time in Colorado. I don't see tears for them.
Because those kids don't make me money. How can I get fortune and fame off of a fourth grader? I can't debate these Make-A-Wish kids, okay? I pretend to love thy neighbor because it puts me on a moral high ground. But I don't care what Charlie was saying about minorities. I don't care about minorities. They are not me. I'm just going to pretend to defend them if I can make a quick buck off of them.
Your chain fake, little bro.
Oh, you think you just tough
I
shit.
know I am.
Okay.
I know.
Keeping it G ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young nigga show his ass I'm pumping. I got the whole.
Say I'm a bad bitch.
Say it!
Bro, that body's tea, that coochie's good, and that face card eats. Don't you ever forget that shit, queen.